Can this be sweet little Emily, the little librarian, the quiet researcher, who has won the heart of the master of Desmond Hall? Crush me? Is that what you do? But that is what you said, sweet Emily.
I don't know. I didn't mean that.
Emily, what is it? Well, one moment repentant and shy and timid as a fawn, and the next full of strength and threats. Threats of murder.
I didn't say that.
Emily, what is it? Tell me.
I don't know. Something comes over me. It's like poison running through my blood. And then I don't hear what I've said. I don't know what I'm saying. Helena, what can I do?
Do? Well, you're under the protection of Jean-Paul Desmond, who loves you. Safe at Desmond Hall with the man you love. Helena, well, I think that's an enviable position. But what woman wouldn't envy you? And Emily, if such ecstatic love has moments of forgetfulness, moments when the tiger shows her claws and the snake exudes venom, well, my dear, remember, it's been that way since Eve.
Why did you say snake?
No, classic symbol.
You frighten me.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't frighten you, Emily. There's no need for you to be frightened of me. I love a good love story. With a happy ending. And from now on, I shall devote myself to you and Jean-Paul. And make sure that your love story comes to a proper end.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm feeding my pets, an errand of mercy. I find the people here at Desmond Hall distasteful and hardly worthy of preservation. But we are surrounded by little friends.
You usually feed them in the foyer?
I came from outside.
That's peculiar. I came up the driveway just now. I saw nothing.
It's dark.
Court. Does your mother know about your feeding plans? Does she know what you take from the pantry?
And what do you want me to do, account for every scrap? Because that's all they are, table scraps. You're ridiculous, you know that? Here you are accounting for every penny at Desmond Hall and every crumb. As if anything here belongs to you.
I'm looking after your inheritance, your future.
Well, I think I'm quite capable of doing that.
No. You're young, and you're careless.
What I am is none of your business. And also, dear stepfather, when I come into my inheritance, it will have nothing to do with you, because you'll get nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Court! What happened?
Nothing. We just had a little talk, that's all. Well, well, what's all this?
Hors d'oeuvres for the guests.
You work too hard, Ada, for our guests. I think it's time to trim the number of guests.
The way you decided to do away with Agatha Pruitt?
Ada, Ada, when will you understand me correctly?
I don't know, but perhaps when I do, we'll both regret it. Oh, one thing more, Laszlo. Court is my son, and I love him. And if there should ever be a choice, if my devotion as a wife and a mother should ever be tested.
Yes, Ada?
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Aren't you, my dear?
No, I'm not.
I never expected to have you frightened of me. I only wanted devotion.
Laszlo.
Devotion and obedience, like any husband wants.
Laszlo, you're hurting me.
Well, you mustn't be afraid. And you must be careful, Ada, or you'll drop your tray. Ada, how clumsy of you. What a waste. All that good food gone to waste. Waste not, want not, I always say. then you've forgotten a great many of the lessons I've taught you. We must have to talk tonight, you and I. A very serious talk.
Better now? You see, I do know what's right. You do trust me, don't you?
I want to see Jean-Paul.
He's resting. Tired and heartbroken. Or did you know that dear Agatha Pruitt is dead?
No, I didn't know.
She was a rival of yours, wasn't she?
Rival?
For the affections of Jean-Paul Desmond.
Jean-Paul pitied her.
I know. He wanted to protect her. Poor, lonely girl. And yet, she died. Was drowned, I understand. In the river.
Drowned.
Last night.
She was wicked.
What did you say?
She would not serve.
Serve? What is it, Emily?
I don't know why I said that.
Well, do you serve?
What?
You do, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Emily, tell me. You can tell me. I'm your friend. Unless you talk to someone. Well, there's no telling what will happen to you. They may send you away. No. Jean-Paul won't be any help to you. Not any more help than he was to poor Agatha. Emily, look at me. You must confide in someone. You must confide in me. I know this is a dreadful thing to say, but if you don't, well, I'm afraid that in your desperation you could land up in the river, below the cliffs.
Well, ladies, sharing a before-dinner drink? How pleasant. Mind if I join you?
I'm afraid I have to go. I don't feel very well.
Don't look well, Emily. We can't have that, can we?
I want to go to my room.
I'm afraid solitude is not the solution. Do stay. Miss Raleigh, use your influence.
I already have.
Emily, you might consider Ada. My wife has been very overworked. You'll find her quite worried tonight. And she'll still have to take a tray to your room.
No, I don't want a tray. I just want to be left alone.
I can't imagine, can you?
A complete mystery, Mr. Thaxton.
The mystery pleases you so. And that being the case, I'm sure you will enjoy your stay at Desmond Hall. To you, Miss Raleigh, and to the mysteries that lie ahead.
To me.
And if I may, a more solemn toast to the dear dead departed. To Agatha.
Poor Agatha.
And to Erica Desmond.
Wherever she may be.
Kill him. If he touches her again, I'll kill him.
Someone will hear you.
I don't care. It's about time they knew that Laszlo's a monster.
I married him, Court.
You were afraid of him.
No, because he was kind.
Pretense.
Oh, he was. I remember.
My memories are more recent. I can remember you down on the floor, cleaning it. And the marks from his fingers were on your neck. When are you going to tell him to leave?
Leave?
You better do it before I do something worse. I I hate him. I've hated him from the first day you introduced me to him. This is your new papa, Court.
Court, stop it.
He's gonna look after us from now on because he loves your mother and he's gonna love you like a son. How could you? How? When I still remembered my real father and how much he loved me.
Court.
Don't you touch me! You bring him his delicacies and you bow when he orders you to bow. But I've got other plans. Other plans!
And I'm ready to serve. But you will protect me, won't you? You won't let me come to harm. And you will save Jean-Paul for me. For me. The others will be provided for. I will sacrifice them to you. I'm ready to serve. And I'm not afraid. I'm here. And you will protect me, won't you?